There was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that we you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near. Taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed. Share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Cafe studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. And now, here's Freddie and Dawn.
even rehearse that.
We don't
just
rehearse
did it.
anything.
We just did it.
We
We even
don't
got a chuckle out of Blake over
I
there.
gotta tell you, happy Tuesday, Fat Tuesday is all I can say.
How'd it come out? It works, right? See, the conceptual is conceptual.
Fat Tuesday.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon as the entire country is under a frozen vortex.
And we are, it kind of is nice outside.
And
Rain
it's
stopped.
84 degrees, and you know something, it's gonna get real cold. It's gonna go down to 60.
It is?
Yeah, because the vortex is taking over the planet.
Ah.
It has knocked out the electrical grid. You know that Texas is the only state in the country that has its own electrical grid
And it's not strong enough apparently to handle all of this snow.
because it was built for heat.
Yep.
Wasn't built for snow.
Unbelievable. It's the vortex.
It's the vortex. So you see the way we put pieces together today? Nothing you're seeing today was planned.
100% except Lisa. I knew Lisa was coming. Everything else, even down to our crew. We didn't know who was coming in today, but Blake is here. We got Eminem here. Slick is on the board. He had a great show today on Slick Speaks at 10:30. I don't know what happened to his guest. I think he's
in
here.
there. We can
So
put
we're
him
going to
on.
bring him out and chit-chat a little bit. Teddy got to run an encore performance of the show she did last night with
Nice
Taylor
show.
Vinay, which was amazing. And that was the beautiful music you heard of Taylor Vinay opening our show. I'm excited to have her with us.
Now, is it Taylor Vinay? Is it Vinay or AKA?
We think we're just going to call you Vinay
Oh my, I love it. Let's keep it.
because we're thinking you're not a Taylor. You can keep Taylor for your other business, but I think
Okay.
Vinay is like a great stage name.
Okay.
You
Vinay.
like it?
I love it.
What
That's
stage name do you use now?
Taylor Vinay. Yeah.
Well, that was complicated.
How epic is that?
That was complicated.
Well, I was born Chara Vinay Taylor. But
Taylor's really your last name?
Whoa,
yeah, it's really
you-
my last name.
How many
yeah,
names
and
do
then when
you
I worked
have?
at, I'm
What are
sorry?
you, Puerto Rican? How many names do you
No,
have?
well, here's the thing. A little background besides the music and healthcare. I was actually a correctional officer, and they go by last name. So Taylor just stuck with me.
Slick, bring
crazy.
her up on camera. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's stuck.
Right.
Because I was looking at your the information from your business, and I'm thinking
Right.
it says Taylor, but then there's no Vinay, and then there's another first name. So I was a little confused. So you were a corrections officer also?
Yes.
Where-
yes.
in what house? Where
in
were you?
Orlando. In Orlando.
Wow.
So yeah.
Really?
I won't say the facility, but yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
intense.
dangerous?
Actually, it was. It was all male. Actually, it was a transit camp.
It was
All
a what?
males, but transit camp.
In and out?
Yes, some of them, but some of them were some pretty rough.
But
things.
now, right now, watching you on TV, go, hey, I know her.
Maybe.
How'd you
maybe.
end up there? How'd you end up doing that?
Well, first and foremost, I am very ambitious. So, you graduate from high school. And at first I was like, you know what, Mom, I want to get my CDL Class A license. I want to drive trucks. So then she's like, okay, so I accomplished that, obtained the license. But then I would have to be on the road 3 months with the male driver. She wasn't having that. You straight out of high school. So she was like, well, why don't you use that and then you can do transportation for the prison. So needless to say, once I got the background on that, I was like, yeah, this is not what I
Oh,
want
so
to
you
do.
were driving the prisoners.
That was the intention until I saw the whole process, and I was like, no, I'll just work there. So yeah, I did it for like a year and a half, and then she opened up her business, Love's Restoration Center, home health care, and I was there. Then I branched off and did my own thing.
And they say, I got a story?
And
Yeah, I'm
now-
just ambitious. I was there. I believe you have to have multiple streams of income. So right now, the world shuts down. Understanding transportation will never stop.
She's right about that.
You
You
do
can. You
healthcare.
still have your CDL?
Oh yes, I maintain.
Can I
those.
ask you a question?
Yes.
I had my CDL for years. Well, upon its renewal,
Right.
I had to get a doctor's
You have to do the
clearance.
physical. Yeah.
a physical.
Yes. Every
Well,
year.
there's something called the virus out there. I ain't got no freaking physical, so I gave it up.
So you can't go drive a truck anymore?
No, why?
Oh,
You need to
wow.
maintain them right now. Just say, for instance, we have to go on tour. We can use a
You could
tractor
drive the
trailer.
bus, Gus.
Yeah.
Get on.
I
Let's
can
go.
drive the bus anyway.
Get on the bus. Yes.
I drove school buses and team buses, and I drove something up in Canada to the States on one of those big rigs,
Right.
thingamajigs,
Right.
50 people or something.
Right.
She has stories.
You really have.
I think Dawn
she's
could
like-
actually. I think you can go for it. Go for it. Could you
I'm
imagine?
going to drive a bus and a truck. I'm gonna
She
be
was an Uber driver.
Truck driver.
She got lost on the way to the Uber
Stop
station.
it.
Can you imagine me being an Uber truck driver?
I can imagine. One day I was waiting outside a facility. We were moving, looking for a place to go, and she drove by me 3 times.
When?
It wasn't until I threw myself in federal. I threw myself and I said, God, she's going to hit me, that
Oh,
she
my
stopped.
goodness.
She just kept driving around.
She was focused on the destination, and clearly,
She could barely see the windshield.
oh my goodness.
Thank you so much. But yes, multiple streams of income is what
Yes.
it's about. And yesterday,
Yes.
you just went in, you heard a beat, dropped a new song, and stars.
Yeah, how do you do
Yes.
that?
You know,
Wow.
it's a gift. We call it freestyle in the hip hop world, but technically, that's if you're a true songwriter, you can write anything. You can. And for me, like I said, my on the interview last night, my inspiration comes from different things, movies. You know, I can just see it and write
Movies
about
inspire you, yeah?
it. Yes, the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing.
It's funny because sports inspire me.
Really.
Kids,
Gotcha.
like
Right.
you ever seen the guy who fell down and the guy that was winning the race turned around and he helped the guy cross? He came in last. He was winning the race. He came in last to help the guy cross because he hurt himself. He couldn't get there.
Gotcha.
And the guy whose
Yeah.
father ran out from the stands. And he
Okay,
picked
yeah,
him
that
up.
was the one where his leg was hurting. That's what I was gonna mention. Yeah, how he had a.
Those
I guess he
things
had injured.
inspire me.
It was
I saw a
beautiful.
video yesterday on children, baby children, and they put hearing aids on them.
Oh,
And they're crying like crazy until they hear for the first time.
yeah.
I was trying to download it, but LinkedIn is really strange.
Wow.
crazy.
But
That would have
those
been
are the
unbelievable.
inspirations
Right, of
that I
course.
love.
And what you get to do with the kids, I was trying to tell you yesterday, and then you came in and took her away to sing.
I brought it back.
But what you do for kids with special needs, let's talk
Yes.
a little bit about Bridge Waters Together.
Okay, Bridging Waters Together is a home health agency / med waiver provider service. So we service children, of course, middle-aged adults, and of course the elderly. So whether it's developmental or along the way it becomes physical, you know, an accident. Like we've had some, a car accident, and now they need the home waiver services. So technically we hire the HHAs or CNAs or nurses or just regular companions to provide services in a family home setting. So whether they're in their own home or facilities or group homes, you know, state provided. Yeah, we go in there.
And how do you help the kids, though?
Well, okay, so we're able to provide services even at the schools. So like
Oh, at
if
the
it's
schools,
behavioral services, stuff like that, whether they need one-on-one attention, because, you know, they still have them in the normal group setting. Extracurricular activities, arts and crafts, learning self-care, the beginning stages of self-care, and just learning how to function in a normal setting.
Are these for all children or special needs?
We all children. I mean, any disability, technically, you know. But now, of course, it's not daycare. So if there's nothing,
I was going to say, what's the fine line?
no. We provide love and care. So loving, tender care.
So parents that need help understanding, you know,
Yes.
it's really funny. Sometimes you don't understand what your kid is going through,
Right.
and there's nobody to turn to now. I mean, who do you call? 1-800-HELP ME.
Right.
And you guys step in, you do an
Yes.
evaluation and tell them, listen, this is what we think is going on. Maybe we go in this direction.
Right, definitely. Well, an assessment is done, of course, and you know all about that. But yeah, we kind of build a program that tailors to their specific need, because we understand that no one person communicates the same way. Communication is key. So,
And you have a background in this, don't you?
yes.
But what I love so much about you're helping the kids is that you also take Medicaid assignment.
Yes.
And that is, especially now, and I was watching a news piece this morning, the teenagers are having the hardest time right now with mental health, stress, anxiety, right?
Right,
So
yes.
this is just one
Depression.
sector of kids. You know it goes all the way down. And
Yes.
I say all the time, there's the haves and the have-nots.
Right, of course.
And the haves get the services they need, hopefully,
Right.
the right way.
Right.
Those that are struggling, and parents who have lost their jobs, and kids that are home from school, and the stress and the anxiety, but you know your child needs something, but you can't
Yes.
afford it,
Right.
that you take Medicaid, and these
Right.
people have Medicaid, these families, that to
But
me
is that like unheard of?
yeah.
No, well,
For
well,
kids,
yeah,
it
it
is.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
children. Yeah,
For
because
children, that is
technically some of
unheard
them
of.
are out of pocket.
That
Wait,
you
hold
will-
on a
that
second.
That you will
Okay.
go into a home
Well,
or a
wait,
group
whoa, whoa.
setting with Medicaid governmental pay.
But then the parents don't know the Medicaid will pay for it?
Some of them
Or-
don't. That's what she's
Some of
trying
them
to make
don't know,
reference
and
of. Yeah.
some And a lot, like you work with other home health care. They're private pay for adults.
Correct.
They don't go, some of them don't even take Medicare assignment, let alone
Yep.
Medicaid.
Correct.
You take Medicaid, you take SSDI, you take
Yes.
for kids with disabilities, you take people who are on low socioeconomic food programs, and you
Right.
give them help for their kids
Right.
and the whole family.
Right.
And what she does, Freddie, is enormous on so many scopes on a good day.
Yes.
But in
and
the
on
middle of
bad
a
day.
situation
Yeah.
now,
Yes.
I
Yeah,
can't
because
believe
we don't
you're
make
here.
top dollar. I mean,
So
you know,
let me
no
ask you a
offense
question.
to Medicaid, but
Why doesn't anybody know about you and this terrific program?
well, when you're an agency, you know, unless there's, you know, you can invest in different avenues of advertising, stuff like that. But for me, it's more personal. So, you know, it's reaching out to the schools, and I go straight to the source. So I'll go to the doctors, and then the schools who have the special needs programs. You know,
And
That-
does your mom do this as well?
yes, she has her own agency. Her agency is Love's Restoration Center, LLC.
For children also?
Children and adults. We are the same. We are in the same field, just two different business names. And the reason why we did it that way, in the event that God calls her home, 1,000 years from now, of course I can inherit that business along with mine.
Because you're doing yours.
Yeah. So
It's-
that way, we have multiple. And she is really great with the older community, the more active, younger. That's my field. So we work hand in hand.
It's interesting because I used to work with the seniors, I had that kind of system that Linda was working for, but now that I think about it, children it never dawned on me.
See, when I was working in pediatrics, we were always looking for agencies that would help kids.
Wow.
And when we were trying, even Head Start, you have to call and get all the referrals. You want
Yes.
early intervention, which is
Right.
what I got my degree in, and you want to get them as young as possible. But now, right now, with the mental health component,
Right.
everybody's needing you. I even think of Nadine Kirby, right, when we had muscular dystrophy on, and people who can't afford resources and you can't afford respite.
Yep.
But they have
Yes.
SSDI and they have Medicaid because they have a label diagnosis and they
So
don't know
she
where
can
to
help
go.
them?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We do
And
everything.
they don't know this?
I don't know if they know it, but I would venture to say a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they don't. Like, you'll be surprised. We've actually assisted families to sign up to get the service. Like, they didn't know. It was just, mom or dad, grandma, grandpa dealing with this, and unfortunately, of course, they're not compensated for it. Because it takes time. It takes a lot of time.
It takes time.
It takes time. You have to have patience, especially dealing with children.
Wow.
Patience.
I'm blown away today. And you knew this yesterday.
I was trying to have this conversation,
we
and you
were
walked
right
in
in
and
the middle of
said,
the
"I need
conversation.
her now.
Yeah.
You can finish this later."
He
And I
got
went,
excited about
okay.
the recording booth.
Well, because she went in, she has many, many levels of stuff, and she walked in. I wanted to test the
I
new
know,
sound
which is
booth.
amazing.
And she was quickly to point out that we were facing in the wrong direction for singing. Instead of this way, it had to be there. There was a lot of things that happened in those 20 minutes, but I brought it right back. But
So
I
I'd
didn't-
love to put a commercial together for
Right.
your company
That would be
and
really
get that
nice.
out on, and then like we do between the shows, because
Oh, no. I want to do something bigger.
Well, I do
want
too,
her-
but
Right.
I mean, you're a resource that is untapped, and between you and your mom, now you're
Yes.
even a bigger resource to share
Yes.
it out there. And there are
Yes.
so many people that need this help
Nice.
and are on Medicaid, and
I would
they don't
love
know
to.
where to
Thank
go.
you.
No, I
Yes.
want
Let's
her
do
to
it.
do her own show.
Well, that too.
Well, that's the big one.
Well, but you did a great job with Teddy
Yes.
last night.
Thank you. And I was like, oh my God, I'm nervous. It went really well.
You were
She's really
nervous?
good at what she does. Oh, yes, I was. it's funny because I feel at home performing in front of a crowd. On stage, but like one-on-one, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
I thought she did fine. I was more nervous than she was.
You did.
I saw him over there peeking. He's like, what
I
is
was
she gonna say?
amazed. I was really amazed. The whole thing was going on, and it's funny because you have to keep track of time when you're doing the radio. It has to be
Right.
on point.
Yeah.
And I missed it. I was a minute late, and I'm going like this to Teddy, and Teddy said, because the clock was wrong, so we were a minute. It was a mess, but it came out really nice. The whole
Thank
thing
you.
came out nice,
Thank you.
and you did really well. But I was more nervous because the first time I had her on the air, I wanted it to be perfect. Lou did a show with Carmen Laser.
Oh, really?
The show before her
Very
was
nice. Leslie was
Laser.
on the show.
Leslie was on
Did
the
you
show.
put that together?
No, but I told Leslie I'm calling her today. She wants to come tomorrow because she
Okay.
pushed out her program. And then before that, I had Steve. It was a
What'd you push out,
back to back
Newsaf?
to back. Yes.
We got to let everyone in on that also.
But she didn't play the Musef piece on the radio, which I told her next time you come, you have to let me know.
Did she know
because
it was you? Oh, yeah, she knows
Lou
the
was
radio
amazed,
station.
but I'm sure they're gonna call her because they call watching this show.
Yeah.
And after I just heard what you do, you know, the community needs the information you have, and I don't mean a little bit, I mean a whole lot of it, and the mental aspect and everything else. And it's funny because my partner here, I gotta tell you something about Dawn. She doesn't like talking about herself, but all the information you're giving me, she used to work with her dad running his pediatrics.
Practice, yeah.
So you know all of this, and
That's
you
why I
never
know how
expressed
important.
it.
That's why I know what you do is so incredibly important.
Yes.
That we have to get this out there to people.
Right.
We have to. I mean,
It's a need. Definitely a need for it.
you know, we
I would
spread
say.
love and hope and all about the networking, but
Yes.
bigger than that, right now,
Yes.
you work with families as a whole. And Lisa's shaking her head, yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, so that's what I went to school for.
Oh, see, I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
okay.
You went to
Yeah.
school for that too?
Yeah, for early intervention.
I'm gonna tell you something. If he went to school for this, I'm getting up and walking out of here.
All right, give me
You didn't go to
yeah,
school.
I had a great combination: art, psychology, and teaching. So but you know what you're doing, it's it's hard, like getting it out there. But then the
Yes.
parents actually have to make the phone calls. They have to
Yes.
make the appointments. The parents have to follow up, unfortunately, with the government.
Yes.
The government has to make sure how many services, how many hours a week will your child receive, et cetera,
Right.
et cetera. And that's the hardest part.
Right.
And then you have someone here who I'm sure you'll walk them through it.
Yeah,
You'll
we
help
make
them
the
when
phone calls,
you'll help,
yes,
right.
yes.
That's what the parents need to know
Yeah.
too, because it's frustrating.
Yeah, it's a long process
It's a
just to
long
get someone on the
process.
phone.
Just to, right,
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
with
it's
Medicaid.
crazy.
And the reason it's so important is because doctors don't take Medicaid. They avoid it because
Yep.
of the payback.
That's
They're
right.
not getting paid from it.
Right.
So it's basically it's like working for free, they say. So you want to take Medicaid because you want to provide for the families that need it, but then as a provider, you also need to get paid, and that's what the problem is nowadays.
Yes, that's
We used to
right.
collect $34.32.
But it's not even about
And
the
that was
money.
5 years ago.
But it's not about the money.
It is when you.
Well,
It's
here's
not
the
about
thing. Here's the
money.
thing. The owner,
You gotta stay open.
the owners of the
Exactly.
company, we understand the need. Like, as far as myself, I'm not looking at it from the money aspect. But if I have to hire someone to work the service,
Right.
they don't want to hear, well, hey, Medicaid is only paying me this, and you'd be surprised,
I
honestly.
mean, and the one who's going to go without getting paid is
Yeah.
because she's going to pay all her employees first.
Right. Right.
So how do you sustain the help if the government isn't paying enough money to keep it going?
We like to implement what we call community support. That means people within the community who personally know the family that are willing to help at the drop of a dime for free. Willing to step in. And a lot of times,
What about donations for your company?
Right. Honestly, I've never.
Okay, so what if
That's never even crossed my mind.
right? So what if you were to raise money for
Right.
your own company? Then you could basically provide something for them.
Right. That would be great extended services because a lot of times I'm the first one in and I'm the last one out. But see, I'll work beyond what they pay me for. They're only going to pay you for a certain amount of time. A lot of times it requires for you to work beyond that without getting compensated.
So let me throw a curveball at you. So if I did a concert and certain proceeds went to this cause, then that will work.
You said that will work?
That would work.
Yeah, that will
You
definitely
see, you
work,
got
right.
you would touch your God used His fingertip and touched you because you can sing.
Yes.
Not only can you sing, you can create.
Guess what we're going to do? I'm going to make art. We're going to sell it
Okay.
on the show.
All right. Let's take a commercial
I
break.
want to call
like
mine.
it.
I am so
Thank
gun ho
you.
right now. I want to call mine. I want to put a concert together.
So let's take a commercial break. They're going to collaborate. They've
All
never
right.
met. We never met anybody here.
I don't know nobody here. I don't even know her.
And it is Fat Tuesday, so when we come back from commercial break, some more music, some art, we're going to make our first drink. We've got 2 drinks just in time for Fat Tuesday today. Something with a Gubba Rum little flavor, a Gubba Rum Hurricane. And then we're going to have to do a Capistara Kiss. That's what I think we're going to call it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
AMP Media Productions is proud to announce their affiliation with Comcast Corporation, producing television commercials for Florida. We have a unique opportunity for businesses or individuals to place a commercial on 21 channels with a reduced rate that has never been seen before. You can have an amazing commercial, just like these, made for you and your business. For more information, call us at 866-224-5422 and join the AMP 7th Annual Brain Bowl. Please join us for the 7th Annual Brain Bowl as we bark and browse to end Alzheimer's at the Burt Aronson South County Park. $20 per person. A socially distant outdoor vendor event. All safety precautions will be adhered, including face coverings. Proceeds to help those living in our community addressing Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's. For more information, contact Pamela Alani Esquire, 561-496-4222, or visit us at brainbowlevents.org.
Hey Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Dade County, want to see if you can have a good night but not end up being the driver? Just contact Hey Mr. DJ Limo Service. Their limo service spreads out all through the Tri-County area, and Nick and his staff is ready to accommodate from drop off to pick up. When it comes to limo service, they are the major key. Nick and his staff has what you need to make it a good night.
Hey, Mr. Limo, we practice our slogan with social distancing and love.
So instead of calling Uber or Lyft, call Hey Mr. DJ Limo Service. Their number is 561-418-9929. Get a quote today. And remember, it's Hey Mr. DJ. Turn it up.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits. Treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. We invite you to join us on our journey inspired by the undiscovered Spanish fleets lost in the 1600s, the treasures that have been buried with them, and of course, the lost harbors that remain abandoned on the foggy coasts of Florida. Proudly distilling in West Palm Beach, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered.
Is around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Now back to the show.
I kind of like that. It's like the late night with David Letterman. And, oh no, he's gone. Huh?
He's not gone. He's just not on late night anymore.
Yeah, I know, but who's there? It's the
Conan?
other guy. No, not Conan. What's the name of the other guy?
James Corden.
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy.
Oh.
Jimmy Fallon, right? Jimmy Fallon
Jimmy Kimmel.
or the Camelman. Fallon is the comedian. Fallon is hilarious because what he does is he has children's toys, and then he has real bands, and they get together and they play music with these children's toys. It's phenomenal what he does.
He does a lot of stuff from his house. And they actually have these like handmade signs and everything.
It's phenomenal.
All right, it's time to make a drink. It's Fat Tuesday, everyone, and because we don't have our bar set up, I get to play bartender. I'm going to start this one with a little bit of our Gubba Gold, which is our vanilla-infused craft rum.
Do not try this at home because she's not a professional either. Listen, that last segment for the first part of the show is brought to you by Hey Mr. DJ, our friend Nick.
I think it's a little bit of Gubba Gold. I think I'm going to add a little bit of pineapple juice.
That's not pineapple juice.
It is. I found more in the back.
You sure?
100%.
I think that's diesel
I took
fuel.
it from the can of pineapple is what I did. My mama raised somebody smart. Pineapple can has pineapple juice in it.
So what do you call this creation?
I'm going to call this a hurricane. This is a Gubba Gold.
Now, I had this
Hurricane.
when I went down to the Bayou. I went down to New Orleans. And I went down there, and I was very tired because the flight was like craziness. And I got there, I slept, I woke up. I went, 7 o'clock in the morning, I got on a trolley. They call it a trolley. I have 4 beers in my pockets. I had 1 open and 3 in my pockets. I had a drink in one hand, a beer here. And I went on my phone, because she was doing the show when we were at iHeart. They drink there 24/7.
A little bit of grenadine.
Also, 7 a.m. Drinking wasn't a problem.
No, and on a
Little
trolley.
bit of lime.
I was on a little train going to Bourbon Street.
All right. And this is going to be our Gubba Gold.
I'm afraid to ask.
It looks good,
Oh
right?
yeah, it looks right. It looks right. I don't know if it's good.
I know more than I say. Trust me.
Okay, why did you pour all that in one glass?
Because it looks pretty. Oops. That looked pretty too before it fell on the floor. A little bit of my 0-point garnish.
What the hell is that?
Blueberries. Give it a try. 0 points.
Holy smokes. This is 0 points? Impossible.
The garnish is 0 points. Listen carefully, my friend. The blueberries that I put on were 0 points. How is that?
Doesn't do alcohol for 0 points.
I'm going to say goodnight. Couldn't you have poured me half?
Well, pour some in there.
But I drank it now.
It's okay. How do you like that? Bartending on the set of the cafe, it's a whole new experience.
Let me ask you, have you ever bartended before?
In my
Because you
mind.
seem a little excited.
In my mind. It's one of those bucket list things.
It tastes like a creamsicle.
You like it? So it's a
very
little
good.
bit of orange juice. It's got the Gubba Gold in it that you can get from our friends at Boca Liquors and Oceans Wine and Spirits in Fort Lauderdale. Gubba Gold, it is infused with natural vanilla, a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of grenadine, just a splash, some pineapple juice, and a whole lot of ice. Don't forget the garnish.
I tell you, I like it so much that it makes me want to pet my little chihuahua.
So that is our first hurricane of Fat Tuesday, and it is also National Pancake Day, and they are on their way. So I've got a variety of pancakes coming because we should eat and drink. It's Mardi Gras, and New Orleans is not opening, so we're going to have our
Shut
own little
down.
Mardi Gras right here.
That's right.
Matt,
Shut down.
pancakes are on the way. You got a few little drinks, and we got going. It's good to be the king, isn't it?
I'm astounded. I'm astounded.
We've got Lisa Shavelson here with us. I've never met her, but we've had the chance to chit-chat a little bit online, so welcome, Lisa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I love all of your art. I got to see everything. It was before Valentine's Day, and everything says love and hope and colors, and you know me, the more color and the more love, the better it always is. So Lisa's joining us. She brought a few art pieces, and looking around, she goes, wow.
I did.
I should have brought more.
I love everything you have here. I mean, I'll tell you that's, so I didn't mean to exactly start a new little art business, which I did recently. It's actually my second time starting a design business by accident. Many years ago, I saw some people who had made their kids t-shirts. And I said, oh, that's cute, et cetera, et cetera. And then someone gave one to my son for a gift, and then someone bought for this. And I said, wait a second, I can make this. I can do this. See it again. I'm like, I could do this. I'm like, you know what? I have to try. So next thing I know, I try. 9 months later, I was selling wholesale to the stores. So fast forward, business, closed it down, decided to go back to teaching. And then because of COVID, I didn't go back this year.
What did you teach?
I was teaching preschool, I've taught elementary school. I've gone up and down. I like to be with all the ages.
So you've been teaching, the virus came in and you got into the art world.
Well, what happened was the virus came in, so I decided not to go back. I love the school I was working at. It's a local preschool, and it was just me. I was nervous. I was nervous about kids sitting on my lap, and being near them. And I work with 3-year-olds, so you need to really be able to see my face. So I chose not to go back. I was tutoring some kids at home, and then one day I went to an open house on A1A with a friend of mine, and there was this big, huge painting with hearts. I looked at it, and I rolled my eyes, actually, and I said, I can do that. I can't believe how much they probably paid for it. I saw it online again sometime in November. I'm like, I could do that. So I went to a friend's house. He had hearts up, and next thing I knew, I was painting and selling hearts.
That's awesome.
That's unbelievable. That's the tent.
It is. It is.
Look at Teddy's face. That would be our new tent.
There's a tent in the lobby. All right, so you never know what the hell shows up here. So let me get this right. So you were an artist teaching art?
I was teaching elementary school.
She's an artist. She opened up a clothing line, and then she's a teacher teaching preschool, and then went back to art.
Yeah, but it's like she gave birth 9 months later.
No, I didn't give birth, actually. I spent every summer with my art child at camp. It's because I did arts and crafts every summer.
So you did arts and crafts?
Every summer.
Okay, and then you decided to do this art thing. You took 9 months, and boom, then you started selling it?
By accident. I got an iPad during COVID with an Apple Pencil. I brought it with me. So I went on to program. It's like Photoshop, very similar. But they have all the brushes, and you can feel it, with the stylus, the pressure, and I just started playing with it. So I started looking at all of the heart paintings, and I said, I think I can make these. So I just was kind of sketching, and next thing I knew, I created.
Yeah, let's see some of the things you
created.
Yeah, I mean,
you have me on the edge of my seat here.
I created this.
Ooh.
Now let me ask you, is that one on the table yours?
No,
this one right here?
Yeah.
Someone left that here.
Somebody
last
left
week.
that
Yeah,
here.
that's like they drip the paint on, and I can't remember exactly.
So let me see yours.
So this, do you want me to walk over?
No, just hold it up.
Oh yeah.
So how does this work?
Okay,
how did you do this?
This was created, actually digitally. I can't say the word.
So this was all on the iPad?
Yes, and then I had it printed out, and then I took my paintbrush and my paint, and I painted over it, my own design. And then over that, I put another layer of, shiny stuff, and I started playing like arts and crafts.
So you print it and then paint over the print.
It's called an underpainting. So basically, all of your artists here, most of them probably use underpaintings, sketches, pencil drawings, anything.
This is a pencil drawing. These are, he's a pencil artist. That's what he does.
He's fabulous.
I was
so
gonna say,
anyway, well, in the art world, I've learned, which I didn't know, that an underpainting is something that you've done and you're painting over. So for a lot of my designs, what I've been doing was I was designing them. I literally was painting them. So when I got them home and I picked up the paint, I never picked up a paintbrush before, ever. I didn't know what a brush stroke was.
Really?
Really?
I did it, and I just thought you just take the paintbrush and go,
But you have a degree in art and psychology and.
Yeah, well, pottery.
Pottery.
Pottery. Art, psychology, pottery.
I didn't realize with the brush strokes, everything. So I'm doing it online, and then I get it home, and I started doing it. And I realized that when I did it online, I learned the hand movements for it, and I now know how to do it with paint.
Now, do you do pottery at all?
No.
Holy
What?
smoke. This gets better and better. I got to sit back and have a drink because this gets better and
You
better.
know what I find fascinating? You can order her prints online in any size.
Yes, because
So like she can do that size, or you can order one this size, or you can order one like 8x10, same print, you choose the size.
Yeah, because she's doing it digitally. What I like is that the painting or artistry goes around the edges
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
of the
I like
pieces,
that
right?
too.
A lot of people will stop
And
right
you
at the
see
break.
the edges and.
What's interesting about a lot of it is, the people say, I was listening to a little podcast, because people call it graphic designers, digital illustrators. It's not real art, which it is.
It is art.
It is.
Of course it is. But you know, I've always done graphic design. I've never done anything like this, where I actually take this, I pick it up, I use my hand. Whether you call it a hand-drawn painting, hand-drawn illustration, call it what you want, I'm still
Using your hands.
using my hand to do it. So this took me, I think I started it at 10 o'clock at night. I never went to sleep. The layers and layers and layers
Hold it up so we can see it.
of,
Wow.
yeah,
It's like graffiti art.
it is.
It's
and
beautiful.
I mean, and I didn't use fonts. I drew
That's
it.
all done by hand.
Yeah. So with that, I was able to take it though and invert the colors and then put some glitter on it, and boom, I have this.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah, that looks more graffiti-ish than the first one.
Yeah, so I mean, even though I wrote it, I still, you know, once you put the little filter on,
How big can you print out?
I can print out as big as I want because I can create my canvas size.
And does it print on canvas?
Getting my prints, these are just samples that are printed right now on like a vinyl type printer, you know, cheapy type thing. They're printed on museum grade canvases. They're used the ink, it's called glisse.
Uh-huh.
I can't even pronounce it, but they're using, you know, the inks that are penetrate into the cotton and the canvas.
Oh, sublimation.
Cliche.
No.
Yep.
Cliche.
And I don't really know a lot about that yet. I'm learning the cliche. I'm learning about, you know, the printing process. That was a lot of it for me is, okay, so now I can create digitally. Now I have to get it printed, and I have to get it printed top quality. How does that work? Because, you know, it's the same if someone's taking a painting and they're scanning it in, same type of print I need to get. So,
Okay, get you closer to the mic.
oh, here I am. So, yeah, so I have a company who I'm using who can do that, and as well as printing on acrylic, printing on metal. They can print wall murals.
And then that's still the base print, and then you still go back in and do
No,
everything?
with that I'm not. No.
Okay.
With these are just ones that I didn't realize that I could paint until they came home and I started playing with them. I had no intention of becoming like a regular painter too. I was planning on just doing digital. So, but you know.
Neither did Da Vinci. Da Vinci didn't know he was painter either.
You know,
Just
but
stumbled upon it, right?
Yesterday, for example, you know, I was playing around with something and I was selling this little sample, and someone said, "Can you put my kids' names in it?" Her daughter had passed away 10 years ago, and she said that this made her think of her daughter, and she asked to put Sam, Zach, April, and Bob. Oops, Bob's name in it, and yeah, it was nice that I was able to just do that for her.
Wow.
So yeah, I have that one to show you guys. This is a little new technique I learned recently. So if you take a look at that.
Oh, how pretty that is.
And
That is
this,
pretty.
And this. So the layer underneath is the same design.
You see, that I love. That one right there I
see what
love.
you did.
Underneath
Yes,
is the
I see
same
what you
design,
did.
Right, I used the design. I then took another layer and I painted black. And then I used the eraser and I designed it with
So
the
it's kind of
eraser.
like a stencil.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so
Mhm.
awesome.
It's
all-
like looking through a tunnel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would be so perfect for our kids' network on Saturdays.
A lot of things she
Yeah.
has. You know, we were talking about using the artwork for commercials and for other highlighters on shows and things of that nature. And what she's doing right there is perfect for that.
And yeah, so then I was able to take, actually, it was the same design, and for someone custom, it's getting printed right now, it's family.
Oh,
Wow,
nice,
nice.
nice.
Yeah, and if you notice anything that's red, okay, it says baby in it.
Oh, yeah, I
that
see it.
part I left empty. So I'm gonna actually go to her house and hand paint the baby's name when it's born.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this will get printed as a 40 by 30.
That's nice.
Wow.
So what does
It's actually
something like that cost?
Um,
In a 40 by 30?
in a 40 by 30 canvas. Can I get back to you with the pricing? And
I'm
one
sorry, I
second.
have an
On a
idea, and I'm
commercial
just kind
break,
of-
so I can be accurate.
Well,
on
it could be price point. It doesn't have to be
No,
exact.
I know I'm starting to use this new company for printing. I believe it's about, I want to say it's got to be 600-ish. Could be a little bit higher. There's a lot of options. You can put a resin over it. You can get the frame. You know, all that's additional.
Sure.
I don't even make any money off of that. That's just what the company
The
offers.
company.
So I offer it. Yeah. You know, it's not cheap, but it's high quality materials because I don't want to put my art on the Zazzle type stuff.
So what other pieces? I know you brought a few of your little samples, and she says, "Oh, I got some other ones I want to bring in."
I don't really have that many. I mean, I brought this one to show you. I played around with it. It was
that's cute.
These
it was
are
a
great.
sketch I did of the shoe, and then I just played with it.
That's cute.
I did
Slick,
bring-
here's your shoes.
Slick,
right.
Slick has his
Slick,
shoes.
you got your
yeah.
shoes out here now in a painting.
Get some custom made.
I did bring this to show you guys. I was going to give it to you, and I was going to sign it, but I forgot my pen to sign it with. But this is something everybody loves. This one for some, it was so simple to do too. It was one of my first ones I did. I just wrote love.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
So is love like the main theme of your art,
I
or?
really have to venture out from that though.
No, I mean I
No,
think
you
it's a
don't.
good
It works.
signature.
I
right?
just
Yeah.
love colors. I really, for me, it's colors. I love color palettes. I love like dimension and texture. That's why I'm looking all around your room and I'm like, in awe. But I've always been the type of person I can make stuff. That's why I'm good at arts and crafts and
That's
camp.
probably why you're a great preschool teacher too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this. Next thing you know, we have a tent and we have this. So for art, for me, it's all, I'm gonna try to combine it all together. I'm not sure where I'll end up, but I don't think my art's gonna look like this in the end because I just started. And I was looking at some of the other artists, local artists, Florida artists, and I went back on their Instagram and their Facebook pages, and I'm curious, well, where did they start from the beginning? And I'm like, and I see where I'm at now, because to me, this is just a stepping stone to do more real art, as I call it. Not real, I guess, complex.
Don't sell yourself short, because this is still real art, though.
Thank
You know.
you.
Don't sell
And it
yourself
always
short.
changes. Like Amy's paintings here, these are her mosaic series. So all of these were from her old paintings
Right.
that she didn't like anymore. She got tired of. She
Right.
repurposed them
Uh-huh.
and made into mosaics. So
and I
see the
love that.
evolution.
That's like perfect to repurpose. This is something I'll show you digitally that I did. It was fun. This was the first design. Okay, and then after a couple of days, weeks afterwards, I was just sitting around and I outlined the entire thing. It's the same exact design. I outlined it, and then if you see all the little words in there, when I design that, I pull that up. And so when it gets blown up, it's meant to be blown up as like a 70 by 90, because then the smaller I make the words on my screen, the better it looks.
wow,
when it's
imagine
blown up.
70 by 90.
Imagine a building. There was a building I worked at in Miami, going back in the day when I was with Basil. And when you drove down 95, you could see it. And they did that on a building.
Yeah,
It
I
took a
I
year.
have that opportunity coming up. It's going to be in Michigan. Well, yeah.
A building, right?
Yeah, a building.
I gotta tell you, I can see it on a building.
Yeah.
And don't get me started, because I will put it on the building. You see, what it is that
And it's the same person who met me, who wants to put me up on the building in Michigan, said the same thing. He goes, "I'm gonna put you on a building. It belongs on
I
a
gotta
building."
tell you, what happens is that because of what's going on right now, more so than ever, is that you want to send out that message.
Positive message, yep.
And you want to send it out. It's one of the reasons that we're working on doing some more stuff on the outside. That tent has a reason for being that this thing lifts. And there's a whole lot of what you're talking about right now is on fire.
Right, and you know what? I'm not doing it because it's on fire. This has always been my style, love and hearts. I did girls' clothing. So when you look back to my old clothing, it's been about love and hearts. This is just, it's the same, basically. It's just I'm expressing it differently. And yeah, I would love to do like a mural, which I know I can because all I need is a projector. Because once I can project this onto a wall, I can paint it.
But they got to put you in one of those window washer things.
Oh, are you ready for
And
that?
they
I
move
want to
your-
be up on the window washer. Oh, I've done that already.
Oh,
That's old. That's old
yeah.
school.
So I was thinking I want to put a mural on that wall.
Yeah, you know what? A vinyl. I'm doing the vinyl murals now.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I asked you how big we can go.
Yeah, we can go as big as we want.
And you can even incorporate the pipes and the boxes into
Yep.
something else. It could
That'll
be a
give it
face, it could be a
texture.
heart, and it ties it all in as a background.
Oh,
But
Teddy,
not
look
black.
at this, Teddy.
But not black.
Oh, it don't have to be black.
It has to be something, me.
Anything like that would
Color,
be
just no,
phenomenal.
I can't do black drapes.
Is that why Slick calls you Batman?
Yes.
Let me tell you, the reason they call me Batman is
The dark room.
because the art reflects better on camera on a black background.
This is true.
It's not because I want it black.
Slick, why is he Batman?
Don't believe everything you're hearing here.
I have this to show you. So
If it's Batman, I'm gonna fall.
this was used with like a lot of these. Like I'll change the brushes. This was used with a little teeny pencil. Even though it was on my iPad, it was still one pencil, and I tried to create one of my dogs and ended up looking like the other dog. So
So
it's
it's
just my
Batman.
dog.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought you were going to show me Batman was going to
Nope,
run
that's
out of here.
Bella.
So did I. That's Bella.
That's my Bella.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible. How do people find you and get your art?
They can go onto Lisa Shavelson Designs on Facebook. I have a page there, and I'm working on my website right now. I'm posting, I've been posting every day, different designs. People can order custom. I welcome the challenge to do whatever anyone asks me to do. I'm really not sure what I can do right now because, when I pick up a paintbrush and I start painting these things that I have at home, I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. That's kind of what's happening now. Like, I didn't know I could paint water. I didn't know I could paint flowers. I didn't realize I could paint trees really far in the background. Like, I didn't know I could paint, like, an actual landscape. I never tried before.
And there you have it.
It's amazing what happens when you try.
isn't it beautiful when you just stumble upon it though?
Right?
Like instead of actually like planning it out.
It really is interesting. Like, it's like I'm kind of like amazed. My hand, the way my hand moves, like with the paintbrush, I don't really have to look at it. I'm looking at the design and I'm doing this, and next thing I know, it's on the canvas, which is kind of brand new for me.
It's amazing. And your
Yeah.
whole background, I say all the time, if you connect the dots, right? Everything you were, and now preschool teacher, and love,
It
and
went back
clothing
to
designer.
high school. I had a jewelry business. I was 15 years old. I lived in New York. I took the train into Manhattan to the garment industry with my friend. We picked through all the semi-precious stones and the wiring, and then of course we decided, oh, this is good, let's sell it. I was in college. I made, I don't know, photo albums. I think I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sell it. It's always been about what can I make and what can I sell. So it's
But
always
it works.
Been, yeah.
And that's the idea, is that you pick the things that do work. Sometimes an artist is a creative artist, like music, right? You do a song, and then you hit another song, and it's a different song, and then there's different this and different that, and every day you have a different level to what you're learning.
Yeah, and it's just basically I'm not planning any of this. Whatever happens, happens. It's like I pick up the pencil, I pick up the paintbrush, and whatever comes onto that canvas, I'm like, oh, that's pretty.
But that's
okay.
why you're an artist.
Yeah, and everyone seems to like it. So
That's the difference, I mean, we talked about this 5-6 years ago when we started this, and every day it's another show. And every day there's another twist and turn. And these three don't know each other. And look how
Did
much
she
they have
leave?
in common.
Taylor
I
leave?
don't know. She's probably talking to RCA Records for her.
She's running a whole business on the side.
She's
too,
doing the whole
so-
business over there.
We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we got to talk to Joe. J-O?
Smoking
J-O-E?
Joe.
J-O-E.
See,
I heard some of Joe's music.
did you?
Yeah.
He's a wordsmith.
Oh, yeah, he has a lot of words.
Okay.
Colorful ones, huh?
We're
Yes.
PG in the afternoon show. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're
Not-
just
nothing
gonna
right
give a
now.
heads up on
Oh,
that.
no, he's under control. I'm just saying I heard his music. It's some of the words they call slick, but anyway.
Lisa, your stuff is incredible. Check it out.
yes.
Lisa
Thank
Shavelson's
you.
Design on social media. You can find it, and then you can order any size you want, and she will custom design it. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with Fat Tuesday. We got to make a little Lost Harbor drink now. You got some drinking to do over there, my friend.
No, I don't know where you're going with this, but you're going to have to do the next one.
Stay tuned.
yeah, that
We'll be
one
right
took-
back.
That one took me.
Stars International is a multicultural, open-format record label with multiple production services from recording to broadcasting. On the label side, we focus on developing artists and helping them achieve their goals. On the production side, we cover anything from recording and mixing your vocals to creating your master track. We also include distribution if needed, and we have full access to TV production and on-air services to help build and create the artist you want to be. We're a fully digital studio and plan on taking music theory to the next level.
Hi, I'm Robin Weiss, and I'm a rhinestone artist and rhinestone art instructor. 12 years ago, when I retired from my nail business, I decided to become a rhinestone artist. But then I soon realized there was nowhere that I could go to find the adequate combination of tools or even instructions of how to go about enjoying this craft. My passion for this beautiful medium we know as rhinestones and what I knew they could create drove me to figure out a way to create this magical craft that I now teach. I have developed the perfect rhinestone crafting starter kit, which contains the perfect rhinestone crafting pickup stick. I created this kit to help others and to show you that rhinestone crafting is a craft whose time has come. Filled with fun, rhythmic, and therapeutic, the amount of items that you can cover is endless. Not to mention the places this craft will take you and the people you will meet if you should decide you want to get to artist level. You can watch my creations and watch me work on the Brooklyn Cafe TV show every Thursday, where I'll be blinging for Dawn, and sometimes Freddie. While we enjoy each other's company, I'll be bringing you the most beautiful and fun creations to inspire you to try this craft. You can also find me on Real Housewives of Bling at Instagram and also my Facebook group. That is where I'll show you all of my crystal creations while you follow me on my rhinestone journey.
7th Annual Brain Bowl. Please join us for the 7th Annual Brain Bowl as we bark and browse to end Alzheimer's at the Burt Aronson South County Park. $20 per person. A socially distant outdoor vendor event. All safety precautions will be adhered, including face coverings. Proceeds to help those living in our community addressing Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's. For more information, contact Pamela Alani Esquire, 561-496-4222, or visit us at brainbowlevents.org. AMP Media Productions is proud to announce their affiliation with Comcast Corporation, producing television commercials for Florida. We have a unique opportunity for businesses or individuals to place a commercial on 21 channels with a reduced rate that has never been seen before. You can have an amazing commercial, just like these, made for you and your business. For more information, call us at 866-224-5422 and join the AMP Media family.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome back. Welcome.
And we're back on Fat Tuesday. You know, New Orleans is kind of shut down right now.
They shut it down on purpose.
I know. Apparently last year was a super spreader event, and they want to be cognizant not to do that. So I think everyone should have their own Fat Tuesday at home. You know what we're missing, though, is the king cake with the baby Jesus in it. I was going to go out, but I don't think they make it gluten-free.
What?
A king cake with baby Jesus in it.
Okay, what is that?
Anyone know?
I don't know what a king cake is. I know who baby Jesus is, but I don't know.
Anyone heard of a king
Well, thank
cake?
you. That's the easy part.
A king cake. Oh my gosh. A king cake is the cake that they serve at Mardi Gras. It's like a round, sweet, encrusted, buttery, sugary cake.
Now, how do you
like an
know
elephant
this?
ear?
I just want to know.
It's a big, like almost like a round, braided kind of cake. And inside, there's a baby. It's supposed to indicate baby Jesus. And the person who gets the piece with the baby in it is going to have a year.
And how do you know this?
It's just common knowledge.
Really? Did you know this? Did you know this? No, you didn't. Did you know this? Okay, so far you have 19 people that are not common.
It's like you knew, right?
Yeah, right.
They sell them at Publix, actually.
Stop it.
Yes, baby Jesus is sold everywhere.
Look it up. King cake. You're so crazy.
I'm going to put baby Jesus in one of your art pieces.
king
Baby
cake.
Jesus is hidden in all my art
In
pieces.
all your pieces, see that?
You know, I hide the words, I hide Jesus, I hide everything.
See, and they're all done in the colors. There's, you know, the colors of Mardi Gras?
I gotta tell you, I am talking to.
Purple, green, and gold.
I'm talking to a bakery called Lickalicious.
Ask them if they have a king
They
cake.
are writing to me and they're talking about Lickalicious is talking about they know all about that. So we're gonna have them on, and we're gonna have another company that I'm talking. You know, everybody's talking about the stuff.
Butter and cinnamon. It's all for a sweet year is all I can tell you.
Crave Plant-Based Kitchen. You ever heard of them?
I have actually. I think we were going to talk with them.
Yeah, they're coming on Monday. I got all sorts of people coming in here. Unbelievable.
Yep. Whoever gets the treat wins.
Wins what? A trip to Bahamas?
Good luck. I'm going to call it good luck. It's a whole holiday explanation.
And let me ask you a question. When you find the baby Jesus, is he edible or
No,
do you just
he's
have
plastic.
So you could choke to death if you
Do
try to eat
not
that?
try this at home, kids, is all I can say.
All right, you gotta say those things because I was talking was 2 points.
So how'd you like our Gubba drink? For
I'm done.
Gubba Gold, a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of grenadine, and a little bit of pineapple juice. So now for our second drink from Mardi Gras.
Hold on. The Gubba.
Gubba Gold.
I have the ambassador all the way up from somewhere in Canada where there's 18 feet of snow. Oh my gosh. And she's on an island. Check it out. She's up there. Shirley's up there in some island in the ocean on 18 feet of snow. And she wrote in. She says, yes, that's me. Hi, Gubba. So we need to test her today because she's going to be on with us on
What
Friday.
island is she? Got to find out.
You have to ask her. No, I know the island. You ask her.
In Canada?
18 feet of snow. 18 feet of snow. If I'm in a house, it's probably over the house.
Yeah, at least up to the roof, if anything.
Well, I think that we're, 20 feet here?
I know. Can you imagine 2 feet where the beam is 18 feet of
That's
snow?
insane.
Nope. Not
You
me.
don't leave the house. You don't. And here we are, like.
Well, you have your friends.
Have your friends.
Keep you
That's
warm,
what I
right?
say. I keep losing my
All right, if you
wand.
drop that one more time, where's your wand holder?
It's on the floor because my bar has taken over my set because we got Slick on the board. All right, so here's this one. Lost Harbor Capistara, definitely your go-to vodka if you're looking for a flavor. Ever had flavored vodka, Lisa?
I have had flavored vodka.
You had it.
Yes.
You just had it. I made you a cup of coffee.
That's why I'm so relaxed.
How is it?
Whoa.
It's gone. My coffee's gone.
Joe, I asked you if you want it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, you missed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really good.
Hold on a second. You
feel
were
offended now.
on Slick
I'm, like,
Speaks.
ready to, like,
I
draw.
know that my
You asked him if he
my
wanted.
producer asked you. Yes.
No?
I hope that Slick did not ask Joe.
No, Slick didn't. But
He
you asked-
didn't.
No, he didn't.
Wow,
It
it was
goes-
10:30 then.
It goes
now
to
it's
show you.
Yeah, it was
1:15.
10:30.
His show versus so what? It's Capistara.
Spoken like a true. You're a true Puerto Rican Italian.
Slick,
All right, I'm doing a Mia special.
you better take
A
care
little
of
bit
Joe.
of Capistara. We're going to call this the Mardi Gras Kiss. A little bit of coconut water, organic, of course.
Hold it. Stop. What did you know how to pour a drink?
The cup is still not full.
You're not supposed to fill it. You're supposed to add ingredients.
So the show is over at 2. I'm going to make you guys a surprise right here. While I'm watching you
We're going to
drinking.
do a splash
She's
of
probably
orange juice.
she's gonna draw you. Oh, that you put a splash.
draw-
You're
I'm gonna draw
funny.
a
It's just
Sure,
for
that,
color.
guys.
It's just for color.
Just for color.
And what you put in there? Which one? The
The
vodka?
Capistara. Yes.
Why'd you put the Capistara? It makes it changes everything.
And then you just shake it up.
I think that
Yeah,
was
be
for the
careful you
blueberry.
don't swallow the toothpick, Blake.
All right. And this we're going to call a hurricane kiss.
You saw this on
No, I made this up. Kind of.
you made it up.
And it fits perfect in the glass every time.
No garnish with the lime. I think it's not going to taste so good.
It's a pretty color.
How is it?
I got to say. I'll make you one too, Lisa. You got to try that one.
How many points is that one? 0, right?
0.
That's what I thought.
Zero.
Well, I have
It's
an
a drink.
idea. How about all liquid? 0 points.
Right? That's it.
That one's too sweet for you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, you like the other one? You like the Gubba.
That's like a woman's drink.
Hence the name Kiss. This is what we're going to be making at our Fem City event next month.
Really? You're gonna have everybody on the floor. Are you making it?
Teddy might be. Or
I
Summer.
hope so, because I'm gonna tell you something. Whoever makes that drink
This actually came to us a little bit a combination from Summer Peep, who owns Lost Harbor, and from Tracy, new mom. But you got your Gubba Gold. If you want, we can always do a Gubba Silver drink on our next commercial break.
Yeah, we have to do a Gubba
So
Silver.
we'll do a Gubba
Because Steve is watching
because
everything
we've
you
done
do.
Gubba Gold. Steve, we're going to do Gubba Silver. This is what happens
So
for drink
check this
number
out.
2.
This is what happens. You taste. So check. Me and Joe will taste the next drink. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Steve from Gubba sent us a formula for red, white, and blue drink.
For
He sent it
yesterday.
today because he froze yesterday. It took him all day to thaw out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to figure out how to make the red in the red, white, and blue.
Grenadine.
Red.
Grenadine.
So he doesn't know that. So Steve, grenadine will make it red. No,
I
not
got
bloodberry mix.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh, tell me.
I got red and I got white. So the only thing
We
I
have
need
the
left
blue in the back. that
is the blue
thing.
curacao. That was from the Scarlet Slick. If he's listening.
The Scarlet
Do you remember
Slick?
the Scarlet that Slick made and drank?
How
and
can I
was never
forget
been
that?
the same?
How can I forget that?
Oh,
That's-
wait.
That was brain damage.
I got blue. I got blueberries.
Oh, there you go.
Got red, white, and blue. We're good to go. We're going to do that. We're going to do the Gubba Silver, a little bit of coconut water, some grenadine, and some blueberries. Healthy. High in
The red, white,
antioxidants.
and that's what he wrote. He didn't write healthy, but he wrote that.
High in antioxidants for you. So it's all about the health value.
That's right. And if you drink more of it, the accidents go up.
Yeah,
And I
right.
put green in for Mardi Gras, and we are good to go. I told you. The legacy that my mother has imparted on me throughout my lifetime is how to bartend.
Or Joe, you haven't met Dawn's mom.
Oh, she's got.
She has purple hair.
Uh-huh.
We call her Purple Rain. And she's about 5 foot nothing.
Nice.
And she loves, we call her Grandma Vodka. Because she loves her vodka.
But I got to find out what Joe does.
Yes, she's a vodka drinker.
What, you've been hanging out with us
Yeah,
for a good
I
couple
wanna know
hours.
what you do too.
I feel the,
You're a
the,
good
the
caller with
least
Lisa here, but
in-
what do you do?
I feel the least interesting out of everybody here.
Why
But
you?
I'm just soaking up. I'm being a sponge right now. I'm just soaking everything up.
How did
Well,
you
tell
end up
us what
here
you
with
do.
Slick? Yeah.
I'm an artist. As far as musician. I mean, I don't play instruments. I'm a rapper.
You're an
But,
artist. Well,
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You have to be specific nowadays. I'm a rapper, but I write. I also am getting into like co-producing and whatnot. No pun intended. I'm just your average Joe. You know what
Is that the name of your
That's the
album,
name of your
Average
album?
Show?
No, but it
Average
might
Joe?
be just.
That's
to
kind of
hear.
cool, Slick.
Right? You like that?
You like that, Blake?
Right? You guys approve of that?
Yeah.
I might just do something.
Your
just
average
'cause.
Joe, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Inspiration out of
I like that.
nowhere. But yeah, I'm a writer. I'm a creator.
Now, you went to school with Slick, right?
Yeah, high school, Deerfield Beach High.
And I noticed, because I got to listen to his album. There's an album you put out?
Yeah, that was my second.
And it has
album.
an intro, which is really colorful. He's totally focused on this intro, which we'll leave it alone.
Yeah,
But
not
it's
right now.
just interesting. How many songs have you produced?
Okay, as far as that I can actually say that I own, like I paid for the beats and everything. I want to say about, with the new album that I dropped, maybe about 16 to 20.
Which is a
What
lot.
does that mean? Pay for the?
Because you have producers that actually create these beats or the instrumentation that you're on. So I'll rap over that. But it's all about copyrights and whatnot. So
That's
as
right,
far-
which is really important
Yes,
nowadays.
yes.
Now, Slick, do you have stimulus check anywhere around you?
He is
Now-
so,
now,
I love it.
Now, the reason I want to play it is because we can teach the artists over here what dropping beats are and everything else. This was put together. We are actually a recording studio here now.
A recording
And-
studio and an art studio. I love
At the
it.
same
So it's so
I'm in my
artsy
element
fartsy.
right now.
Would you like to rent a room?
And the funny thing, do you sing?
Me?
Yeah. Are you sure? Because you didn't know you were an artist either, so maybe you get in there, you start singing.
I've tried singing before.
No? Oh, okay, okay.
Amy Rachevsky says, save for some. Amy, we're going to make it a special birthday drink for you when we see you
Amy,
tomorrow.
we've been waiting for you for 2 days. Did you leave?
I don't think so, but
She was
Amy
supposed
said
to be
save
here
her some.
yesterday.
Her birthday was on Sunday, so we owe Amy a birthday drink.
She's
and
hungover.
that picture, the small one over there, is from Maria from Manscaped, and she said she left it here for us to enjoy.
Oh, perfect. And we're going to see Maria.
And Natasha loves the music. You know, the Irish Natasha.
Yeah.
Diskin.
From Dominican Republic.
I don't think it's the same Natasha, by the way.
Did you
It
say
just
Irish
cannot
Natasha from Dominican Republic?
She's like the United Nations on steroids. I don't know who this is, but Natasha, we love you too. So what I wanted to get at is that Joe is very colorful in his expression.
Yes, I am.
So Slick told me that you are what is this, Slick? A word what?
Smith. A wordsmith.
He deemed me that. I never deemed myself
A
that or dubbed
wordsmith.
myself
But I got
that.
to sit in, and I don't sit in many sets. I got to run Slick's board today, and I saw the magic between him and Slick, the way they were going back and forth. And it reminded me of the guys I grew up in the Bronx in the day. Because sometimes you don't have to say a whole sentence to sort of relate to one another.
It'll be like half sentence, and you just understand each other already. Yeah, I know.
And
exactly
I
what you're
sensed
talking
that
about.
show was phenomenal. I think it's one.
That was my first one. My first
but
interview. I don't like talking to people like that, really. I know, right?
You're his first.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
It's like I wouldn't say that out loud if I were you, but okay.
I mean, it is what it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
And it continues. But as they say,
But this is your full-time gig, is music and performing.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. It was something like I was saying in my interview. It was more so for me. It wasn't like I ever intended to go anywhere with it. It was just like it's therapeutic for me.
You do gigs outside, I mean, to make money?
Well, I've done little shows like open mics and whatnot and stuff like that. I would love to start actually doing gigs like that, but more so I was worried about content, so I wanted to just put out more content before I start trying to book shows and things like that. So like he said, this was my second project actually that I dropped, and like it's on all platforms. Like you can find me on Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, everything. Amazon Music.
But the words we can't play here, right?
Not
that version. He has other versions.
Yeah. I have it. Like he was saying about the bits and pieces and how every day changes. That's basically like my music.
Well, you must have captivated him, because normally he turns on the show and he comes out, and he was in there for the entire show.
Oh, so that's
you
not
must
a
have been
normal
captivated.
thing.
No, it's not
31
a normal thing.
minutes.
That's not a normal thing.
No, you're not normally running
No,
board.
not at
So
all.
normally we'll hit play and then Slick runs the rest of the show. So you must have really been intrigued.
Because I noticed I've become more sensitive to things around me. And the two of you had some kind of chemistry going on in there. And I know that you're a singer. And I know that there's music coming from you. I mean, you heard today Taylor playing the piano and everything else. And it stimulates you. So when you guys are going back and forth and talking, I mean, I got a lot of respect for Slick. I'm always, busting his hump, but I have a lot of respect for him. And what I saw there today, there's a whole lot of rhythm that was going on in this
Right,
thing
it was
today.
very organic, and it was very fluid, I would say.
It's really funny. I've been doing this business close to 12 years. And I used to do it, before I met Dawn, I used to do it once a week. And then when I met Dawn, it was 5 days a week. And now it went from 1 hour shows to 2 hour shows to 3 hour shows to 10 hour shows to 12 hour shows. And I can do a show based on anything. I don't worry about content, because if you believe in what you do, content is all around you.
Exactly.
You can, I mean, I had the three of you in here and we want to do some serious stuff with her on the side, but you guys just brought in the content and we learned. You're learning as you go along how to be an artist.
Oh, absolutely.
Check this out. This was just got sent to us.
Who sent you that?
Vinny.
Oh, yes, I was talking to Vinny about that.
How amazing is this? Talk about artist creation. Every window has a picture in it.
Yes.
That's
and do you
very
know how
cool.
long it's taking him to do that?
A couple of weeks.
Yes, Vinny, that's
Vinny,
nice
this
stuff.
is amazing. Teddy, or Slick, can we put this up?
Yeah, I want to see that too.
This is incredible.
And what it is that content is always there. Music and songs, this is what I love about what Taylor does. We gave her a few beats yesterday, and she put words to it.
Just
without
like that.
thinking. Just
She's
like
like,
that.
oh, I just go through and these are the words.
Right.
And we sat there and we said, are you even real? And she is. So it's interesting because of the content creation. It's always around you. I laugh because sometimes Dawn will panic and we have no gas. And here you have one of the better shows of the week, if not the month. And you had no gas.
Running off fumes, you know?
We're not running off fumes. Actually, someone said to me, Chuck said to me this morning, because I said, well, yesterday we ended up running a tape. And he said, why? He said, you and Freddie can talk for hours. He says, and sometimes those are your better shows because you just talk about.
But we had to reorganize a little bit.
But in general, he says, when you and Freddie talk for hours, those are some of your better shows because it gets to the heart of what you do, why you do, and how you all started, which is true. You and I said 3 hours of us because, yeah, that's what you guys do.
But that's what we do.
It's the authenticity that you guys bring. It's
and a few drinks along the way. Pancakes are on the way as well.
But it's the music, it's the art. I mean, look at this place, you know.
It's beautiful. It's like inspiring to sit here. It makes me smile. I'm telling you, it really.
No,
it's
I think you always smile, Lisa.
I do. I don't know why.
I don't know. You want another drink?
And it's funny, Lisa, in this, to me, I got to warm it up in here. There's a few other parts that we're going to be I'm putting instruments up on the wall. If you go into Studio A, one of the paintings is held sideways.
I seen that. I knew that was on purpose, though.
And it's always on purpose.
Something.
Like a.
That's because my partner here, she don't listen to me.
I listen, but it has to just feel right.
I'm sorry. How do you like my curtains around the windows? You like them?
How do you like your tent in the lobby?
You like my curtains?
Wait, what?
It's the yin and the yang, the ones that aren't there.
He's saying what curtains? The ones that aren't
Look
there.
at this piece. Vinny created this piece for the Brooklyn Cafe.
Yes, I remember him showing me this.
I haven't seen it. This is amazing, Vinny.
And he said to me that, how do you like this? I says, you're going to feel. Now, I've seen that before. Okay, if you look at AMP2's website, my son made a move.
Oh, okay.
But he refused to do what Vinny did. I should collaborate the two of them because it takes specific pieces to make them go on and off.
Incredible. Teddy, let's put that on one of our social media posts. Blake, you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
And now Blake has worn his shirt twice, and we still don't have ours. Promo stuff for you.
They're working on it. Don't scream. He's very sensitive. No. We never ordered them.
Yeah, I spoke to him last week.
Oh, okay.
And my baseball cap, because I'm having it blinged out, by the way.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
For the PAM?
I'm going to try.
Oh, listen, we didn't even announce the PAM event, and it's already 1:30.
We're going to announce it Friday, February 28th. We will be live at the Brain Bowl Bark and Walk on Sunday, February 28th at South County Regional Park at the Sunset Pavilion. It is all the way west on Glades, west of 441. We're going to be there. There's going to be vendors, a whole lot of fun. We're going to be in a tent, so you'll be able to find us. We are streaming it. We are reaching out to all the vendors to put their commercials. There's going to be clothing and jewelry and arts and food and pet adoptions. It's all about the pets, pet care. It's going to be an amazing event at next Sunday from 11 to 2 at South County Regional Park. So check it out. You can go to brainbowlevents.org. Get your tickets. It's $20. It goes to benefit Alzheimer's research.
And I am bringing my own pooper scooper.
Are you? You may need to.
You remember the pooper scoopers?
So is this a dog-friendly or animal-friendly event?
It is animal-friendly, mask recommended, not mandated because it is a park, but do what makes you feel safe. We've got a tent for our crew. We're going to have a dual production from here and from the park, so this is going to be a whole lot of fun. I feel like it's going to be a tin can and a string, as your son so eloquently put it to me.
We are attempting to stream it live
from the Everglades.
On social media from the Everglades.
What day is it going to be?
Sunday, February 28th.
Oh, it's not in the Everglades. I live there.
It used to be.
I live in the Everglades.
It is so far out that there's no...
That's where I live.
You live there?
Yes, I'm not kidding. That's far out.
Well, then good. Then we expect you to see you there.
I will go there. Yeah, you guys can come to my house if you don't want to use the porta potty. Just
Thank
come
you.
over.
I'm in
between.
Well, we're gonna be going to your house before the set and after the set, so we can.
Well, that's where the drinks are now. So.
Again, I'm in.
I was gonna say as long as Dawn is bartending, right? You want the heavy hand.
Dawn won't be
Oh, I've got
bartending
requests to be a bartender now.
You got Freddie scared.
Joe, take it easy. Joe, slow your roll.
Is
Take
there?
it easy.
Yep. right where you're filmed. There's a whole
Slick,
dog
we
park,
request
everything.
Slick to sing, and he requests me to be a bartender. We could do a whole thing here.
And he ain't drunk yet. When he drinks, he's gonna tell you the truth. And it's funny because we will be selling hula hoops with suspenders. You know, so distance. So
The 6 feet thing. You're gonna be wearing one of those?
No, we're gonna be selling them. We're gonna be renting. Rent the hula.
If you're gonna sell it, you gotta wear one.
Well, I have Blake wear one.
Back to hula hoop. Joe, how do people find your music?
They can find me on Instagram, JoeFlow88. It's all one word. Or you could just find me, like I said, on any streaming platform under Joe Flow.
J-O-E?
And J-O-E F-L-O-W.
And that's J-O-E.
J-O-E, not
That's the way
J-O
Slick spells it. J-O.
Yeah.
And
I
Flo
thought you
with
were
a
low.
W.
I thought you were J-Lo.
No. That's
Joe?
that other Puerto Rican chick.
Are
Unbelievable.
you Puerto Rican too?
Yeah, I am. That's why I
Did
think
you know?
that's why me and
Where are
him-
you from?
I'm born and raised in Florida.
Puerto Rican from Florida.
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you Puerto Riqueño or are you?
Nah, I'm watered down.
Are you?
I'm watered down. I'm
What's a watered
American.
down-
I'm American.
You're-
Puerto Rican.
yeah, but your parents
Well,
are
I
from
mean,
where?
technically, we're territory, so.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
from where?
My grandparents are from. My grandfather is from.
Sounds like
No, not San Juan. No, that's
Costa
Bear
Rica,
Mountain. Starts with a
Venezuela,
C.
Costa Rica.
No, in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Carolina. Coupé.
Caguas.
They're
Caguas.
They're by Carolina.
Cagua.
Yes.
You got it
I'm
right.
glad I'm helping
So
you
you've been
with
to
Puerto Rico.
She? Of course she is. She speaks Spanish.
What?
She speaks it very well. So don't say anything bad about her in Spanish because she will ring you out.
Oh, well, good.
Just
You're
telling
getting
you.
very
Looks.
quiet over
Yeah,
there.
you know,
You
I
make her a
won't-
little nervous.
No, I don't
Just
do any
telling
of that
you.
anyways. But yeah, that's
It's funny. One day I was doing, we have a show, a Latin show in here called Fuego 2.0. It's a Latino-based deal. And I was doing the show with somebody, and she was sitting there, and she came out of her bag with a sentence because she knew what we were talking about. And I was shocked, and it was so clear as a bell. So I said to her, you speak Spanish. And she denies un poquito, right? Un poquito my foot.
she's being humble right now.
Yeah. No, she does a lot of that. She hides in plain sight, as they say.
So you're
Check
the-
it out. Joe Flow on all over Spotify.
Spotify, Pandora.
Now, do you
Apple
have a
Music.
video that goes with your album?
I have videos in the work right now for the album, but I do have other videos that I put out
Okay.
prior. But at the moment right now, I'm actually working on videos and other content for the album, and I'm in the process of working on a whole nother album.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got pancakes on the set. Lisa's working on a surprise for us. We have our third drink in honor of, what are we doing? Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday, we're going to feature the Gubba Silver. We've done the Gubba Gold. We've done the Capistara. Now we're going to do the Gubba Silver. We could do kind of a mixed Gubba Silver and vodka, or just Gubba Silver straight.
I don't
Let's
know.
see what
You're
I
the one
create.
mixing it.
Red, white, and blue in honor of President's Day, which was yesterday. So stay tuned.
Where my money? Money. Yeah. Where my money? Money.
I'm talking
Money.
about that stimulus check. Stimulus check. Got
Money.
that stimulus check. Stimulus check. Where
Money.
that stimulus check. Stimulus check.
Money.
Give me my stimulus check.
Money.
Girl.
No time for linger. Chain on my neck and rig my finger. 24 on the whip with tint up window. Come from the place, but me and a sprinter. Girl said she love me style, said she name Blinda. Fuck with me cash, I'm rise the incha. Up and burn me, they bring passenger. Anything pop up, then you know a danger. Hey, to the sky, aim for the sky. Money have to make, so we keep on trying. To the sky, aim for the sky. Money have to make when it touching a foreign. To the sky, aim for the sky. I forget rich when it touching a foreign. To the sky, aim for the sky. Money have to make, so we touching a
I'm
foreign.
talking about
To
that
the
stimulus check.
Yeah.
Stimulus check. Got
Money.
that stimulus check. Stimulus check. Where that stimulus check. Stimulus check.
Money.
Give me my stimulus
Money.
check. Girl.
7th Annual Brain Bowl. Please join us for the 7th Annual Brain Bowl as we bark and browse to end Alzheimer's at the Burt Aronson South County Park. $20 per person. A socially distant outdoor vendor event. All safety precautions will be adhered, including face coverings. Proceeds to help those living in our community addressing Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's. For more information, contact Pamela Alani Esquire, 561-496-4222, or visit us at brainbowlevents.org. AMP Media Productions is proud to announce their affiliation with Comcast Corporation, producing television commercials for Florida. We have a unique opportunity for businesses or individuals to place a commercial on 21 channels with a reduced rate that has never been seen before. You can have an amazing commercial, just like these, made for you and your business. For more information, call us at 866-224-5422 and join the AMP Media family.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You gonna go? Batman, where's your bell?
I'm back.
You love our producer who starts the show before Amy comes in. She finds her birthday card for herself. Happy birthday, Amy. It's our new morning showpiece.
Amy, are you fixated on faces? Remember what you did to me the other day?
Yeah, with your nose?
Yeah.
I know.
What was that?
She's going straight to it.
Okay. Whose nose is that?
It's the sun's nose. The sun has its own nose. Oh, okay.
And the birthday girl is in the house.
Yeah, okay. We're doing another one.
No, we're not doing another one. Let's just paint over the face.
I've tried
Fix the
that
nose.
a million times. It just wasn't working.
You need a nose. Listen, I am a nose expert.
I'll get Jay to fix it.
I was going to say, Jay, I'll fix it.
That's all. Just take the nose out and redo it.
Who needs
You
a
have
nose?
to pick on my noses.
Let me see your nose. Oh, that's why it's your nose.
It is.
Yeah. Now I see it. That's
Yeah,
you.
but it's a sun is you never know what they're gonna look like. You know,
How
they're
does
very
Amy look
cratery,
younger?
you know.
I know. How do you get
What'd you
younger?
do? You look younger even today.
Get younger in each
That's because
birthday.
her
do.
birthday's on Valentine's Day. You know what that means.
You get younger and younger.
I
All right,
try.
we are celebrating now. It's a combined third drink because Amy's in the house and Amy loves Gubba.
I do.
Do you like the silver as well as the gold?
No,
All right,
she
then
likes the
I'm
gold.
gonna have to go for the gold for the birthday girl. But you like it straight.
No, I'll put something in it.
Oh, I know what you like. We got to get Amy the almond milk in the back.
Yeah.
So we'll make Amy a special one. So we're gonna do the Gubba Silver with the red, white, and blue, a Steve one, and then we'll make another one for Amy.
Yeah, me and Joe are tasting this one.
This one, all right. So
Oh, we
this
are?
we're gonna do
Yes, we are.
Gubba Silver for Fat Tuesday.
Hey, Fat Tuesday.
You put the ice in it?
Yep.
I'm not Fat Tuesday.
No, because it's Mardi Gras.
It's Mardi Gras. It's Fat
Oh, yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
A
But,
little bit
that's
of
what
my
you're Fat Tuesday.
pineapple juice.
Never mind.
A little bit of pineapple juice. We need some grenadine for the red.
You do know you're going to shake this all up so there won't be any red. It'll just be pink. Normally you put these three red, white, and blues on top
Well,
of
no
the
one's
drink.
gonna see that. And then we can add a little bit grapefruit juice.
Holy smokes, Amy rode in, saved me son, and then she's standing here. You're
I know.
magical.
Well, I watched your first hour.
And then just to top
You're
it off,
magical.
we're gonna add a little bit of white coconut to go with.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. To go with the coconut infused Gubba Silver. I can't think of anything better than some more coconut, right? And then we have a special drink for Amy coming up. I know, you like the way I bartend on set now?
like to see.
So let me get this
Who's
right.
trying this? You have an empty glass? Yes.
No, not me. Not me, because give it.
We're gonna give this to Joe.
Amy and Joe.
Amy, I have to make Amy a special drink.
I give this to Joe.
Wait, I thought we were.
Wow, that looks like a pink lady.
You wanna try it?
I'll take it. What's the
I
matter
thought
with
that's
you?
what it was. I thought it was a.
All right, that's for
collective
Joe.
thing. Thank you very
Give
much.
that one a try. This is a whole new concept for me now. I can do bartending and do a whole show
This
at the same
tastes good, but it smells funky. It smells like pineapple feet.
I see what you're
Pineapple
saying
feet.
about the smell, but it does the
But it
coconut
tastes
works really good in here.
time. You like the coconut? It's because the Gubba Silver is coconut.
Yeah, that's
Got to make a drink for Amy. All right, Amy, this is special for the birthday girl. This is her favorite. This is so much
All I'm
fun.
gonna say is good night, sweet Amy.
You like that? All right, and this is Amy's favorite. So, Steve, we're going
No,
back. We're
not
going,
silver.
I'm sorry, the wrong one. The Gubba Gold. Going back to the Gubba Gold, which you can get at Boca Liquors or Ocean's Wine and Spirits.
You gotta give him more than that. You have to
Give
put
more
a
than
shot.
that?
That wasn't a shot.
I'll put a floater on top.
A floater.
A little bit of
You're gonna
unsweetened
put a floater.
almond milk.
Well,
Not too much.
you're like a regular Coyote Ugly.
Just a
To be a
splash.
floater.
Uh-huh.
So you gotta shake it first and then put the floater.
Exactly.
Good night, Amy.
You're learning a lot, Lisa?
We learn something every day.
Yeah, right.
All right. Gonna give Amy a glass
Yeah.
because she's the birthday
Of
girl.
course, absolutely.
Real glass. Oh, perfect.
And now we need a little mini bar, a little more Gubba Gold on top because, you know, I wouldn't want her to say that we did not treat her right on her birthday.
That looks good. Looks like a
Happy birthday, Amy.
Thank you
Happy
very much.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday.
Fat
Amy.
Tuesday, everybody. How you like
21.
that?
It's good. Salute.
Salud. How is it?
No, I love it.
You like yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Good? Perfect. Bam. Now I don't have to be an Uber
Amy
driver.
put the face.
Coyote Ugly.
What you put on top? Yeah, she put the face. Are you okay?
Yeah,
You need me to stir that?
How
You
could
wanna
that
stir
be
it?
bad? It's Gubba Gold with
No,
a splash
because you
of
put
almond
you
milk.
put an ocean of gubba on the top of it. Is it good?
Delicious. Really good.
There's more milk that we can dilute
Hey,
it down.
Mr. DJ, come on down. I have some people you have to take home.
Mr. DJ?
Lisa's making a painting. She's doing some stuff. Blake, what you been working on?
I'm absolutely fine. Yeah. I could sit
She knows she can sit on the couch too.
Yeah, I'm good.
What have you been working? Grab a mic. How was your weekend?
It was good. I'm starting to put together the segment we're sending to California.
Yes, you know that they contacted me yesterday. Says I can't talk to you right now, but I got to call them today.
What are you putting together?
Basically, sort of like a business proposal, right, Freddie? To say, hey, we're here. If you want any videos to send over to us, we can edit them, send it back.
What is it called? Scoring.
Scoring, yes.
He's going to score video. So you ever gone to the movies and you see movies and they play
Yeah.
like your
I have.
rap is
Yeah.
like the don't harsh.
I have somebody that mixes my stuff down, so you'll be editing and doing the final touches.
He does
on
the
everything.
scoring, correct.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And the
big,
reason
bro.
we're doing that
Congrats.
is because independent artists think that if they put a song out, if it doesn't sell, 90% of them stop the business because they got to go get a job.
Yep.
But if you take your music and you have somebody score it, if you have videos, reality shows, things of that nature, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to score a piece to show them that he can. And I told her that we're ready for her, so she's going to be calling me today. So
That's big.
it's
Congrats.
it's a different undertone towards music. a
But that's
different
how.
thing.
That's also how you get it out there and broadcast it to the masses.
That's right. There is more musicians in scoring videos and reality shows than even producing music.
Yep.
And I learned that a long time ago. My brother taught me that. He says sometimes you have the greatest beat, but you got to get noticed, and then they'll say, "Listen, who did this? Who
Well, it's
did
like
that?"
with anything, right?
That's
You
right.
got to get it out there. You got to spread the word. I don't know where Amy went, but Steve says, "Happy birthday, Amy! You are the greatest."
Who said that?
Steve Gubb.
Oh, cool.
He thinks that you're the greatest.
She is. She's pretty awesome.
She is.
She
And
created
gets
that
young-
new for our morning show.
and she gets younger and younger.
You keep looking
How
at
much
that.
Gubb are you drinking?
Yeah. All right.
You know, you could have kept
She's
this.
going home.
You could have
No,
kept.
she's
You
sweet.
could have kept the son simple, and just make a female son. And then you got all complicated with the eyes and the lips.
Wait, doesn't that look like a female sun?
It does.
Let's put it up here.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, Amy. I like it.
I like it a
It's
lot.
heavy. It's heavy.
Oh wow.
I like the nose too. I don't know what you were talking about with the nose.
Oh, he picks on all my noses.
Oh, is that
He
what it
does.
is?
Yeah.
This is
I did a
our
portrait in
our
here.
backdrop for our morning show, our cafe in the morning.
I think it's perfect.
I think she's cute.
She's
She's cute.
adorable.
No, she is.
Now
She is.
Amy does the tables. That table you're sitting at.
Yeah.
You did this?
She did
Yeah,
that.
they're all over.
No,
And
I
they're
seen
all
them.
over the place
That's
because
awesome.
in the day we had a concept where we wanted to take those to restaurants. We should ask, now that we know more restaurants, if they'll take a table and put it in.
Yeah, you had a great concept when you were doing that.
And when you sit at this particular table, they sit you to eat. If you order coffee, it's on us. And you get a bag of coffee and an explanation of the show at the table. And I think we should do that.
Wow. You want me to grab that?
He is
Here,
such a
Blake can
coordinator.
pick it. Or your
Amy,
average Joe
Amy,
can
I think
take it.
it's gonna stay. It's fine. I like it. Because if it wasn't different, it wouldn't be you.
That's true.
I
It
gotta
has to
tell
be
you,
kind of erotic.
look at this whole set, kind of
Neurotic,
erotic to
that
be
was my
Amy,
word.
is all I can tell
Amy
you.
is very erotic.
Look at this whole set I am surrounded by. Is that funny?
No, you created it.
I know, but you know what? Like we say, if you got to do it, you got to do it. We got to have
Very
it.
artistically done.
Yes.
Thank you. Slick is on the board. Everything is in with my arm's reach. I don't even have, I'm learning from you. I don't even have to get up. I can do everything right from here.
Such a man, right?
She is so
Batman.
She is so corrupt. That's not what happened, Joe. You know,
Tell me what
sometimes
happened.
I'll be sitting there and I'm making phone calls and Slick is burning the barn down. There are things flying, there's glassware breaking, and this one says, "Why aren't you getting up?" And I said, "For what? It's already fallen. It's already on the floor. It's already smashed into a million pieces."
Pretty much. The fan's on the floor. What am I going to do about it now, he says.
But you're
So,
a great delegator.
When we were hanging Amy's art, those 3 pieces up there, which you're never going to remove
Those
because
will be for perpetuity.
we had a producer. His name is Amadeus, a great kid, and Amadeus was hanging on one ladder, on one side, holding the painting in the other, and they were holding the ladder up, and they were going like this. So this one almost fainted. She says, "Oh, I'm going to faint." Because he was either going to land on the piano, and that's the end of the piano. And I'm sitting there on my phone. She says, "You're not getting up." I said, "What do you want me to do? If he falls,
He goes a little to the left.
he falls."
He goes, if you fall, brace yourself a little to the right. Teddy goes, Teddy comes running out. Teddy moves the piano,
Yeah.
right? She doesn't even move a ladder. She moves the entire piano so he can get back there.
And I'm sitting here and I'm going, "Move it to the left. You're there. Don't worry about it. And if you fall, jump away from the piano, away from the cameras.
That would be
Make
it.
sure you land on that chair."
That was pretty much what you did. Amy, you got a great show tomorrow already.
Yeah, with Brian Cattell. He's a very edgy photographer.
He's the guy with the stuff all over the country, right?
With the models and the...
Yeah.
We did a show with him one time as well, but
Oh,
wow,
at the
he's
gallery.
fantastic.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's still out there.
We're going to find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is he still taking models? Everybody wants to model for him now.
I think he's the model these days.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's the model. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the photos that we're showing tomorrow, he's in most of them, except for the girl that I love with the garbage dumpster.
Yes.
That was a great piece.
He has this artwork where he goes all over the country to places he's not supposed to be. So the
Oh, so
sign
like
says, "Do
restricted.
not enter, trespassing." That's where you would find him.
Yeah.
He
And
went
what's
to
his name?
Chernobyl.
Brian
He was
Cattell.
at the nuclear site in Chernobyl to take a picture.
Seriously?
That kind of deal. I don't know if he did that,
Yeah.
but it
No,
sounds
that's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, he's out there. He travels all year, but I think this year he's slowed down because of COVID. But
Well, they arrested him a few times when he explained his book and they let him go. All these stories. He could write a book just based on going to these different places, and it's phenomenal. And he'll have like I don't know, like a shooting gallery house in the South Bronx, to say the least. And he'll take a picture of it with the peeling paint and all that, and a beautiful woman sitting in the corner.
right,
And
yeah,
that's his
naked
art.
most of the time.
Oh, that's what you meant by edgy a little bit?
She doesn't have too many clothes on.
Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
going to be a great show tomorrow
But
at
it-
2:30.
You got my attention. So this guy used to be at the gallery along with Amy. She has this show going on, Let's Talk Art, and we have to. I want to wait till March to put the word out and get serious on the Boca Basil.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to do it a little bit different. I want to have artists, and I want to have musicians, and I want to have kids involved and everything else, but I need a big enough venue to hold it.
Right.
So I'm going to wait until things settle down a little bit more.
Oh, we could start looking a little bit now because, you know.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like a Boca's version of Art Basel?
This is
Freddie's version of
Art Basel.
When is this? Ask Freddie. He's planning.
I used to be on the board to Art Basel.
Really?
Yes. And
Lisa's like, when is it? I'm in.
And this is going to be better because Art Basel is turned into business.
Right, for sure.
And I don't want to do that aspect. I want to bring the art back. You know, there's a lot of healing that we have to do right now, as you saw today, you know, with Taylor and what she does with kids and everything else. And I want to bring the art back. I want to bring the artist back. And this lady standing here she's an old pro. This lady has done everything.
Yeah.
For the last, 23 years? 22 years?
20.
And
If
she's
that.
done everything from glass to metal to you name it, she's done it.
You did glass? Like glass work too?
No,
With
where
some of
you're,
the-
she paints glass. Right where you're sitting, she made that.
Yeah,
I thought
I've
glass
done.
blowing.
I've done big glass.
No, Slick does the glass blowing.
synagogues and things like that.
He does it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
He gets dirt on it all the time, but after that is all good.
It's Amy, I tried resin twice. The second time I tried, it got in my hair.
Oh,
I've been
no.
scared to do it again. It gets easier,
Yeah.
right?
You have to tie
Resin's
your
hard.
hair
It's
up.
hard though, right?
You
I have
gotta
somebody
tie your
usually
hair up in
resin
a
for me.
plastic bag.
Yeah.
It's just so difficult.
Put a plastic bag for your hair.
I don't know how the artists do it.
Yeah, I know. I heard from Jeff Wyman this morning.
Okay.
You know, Jeff is he does major sculptures, and he just had a big show at the Boca Museum. And so I told him that I was having Brian on tomorrow, and he says, "Oh, really? Isn't that the one that does those naked photos all over the place?" I said, "Yes, that's him."
Pretty much.
No, but it was nice. You know, everybody sort of knows Brian from getting
Naked
around
photos.
town. Yeah, all the artists know.
It's
him.
like Joe's rap music is known for
Yes.
gangster rapper.
Oh,
Well,
gangster
I
rapper.
wouldn't say gangster rap.
Well, me and Slick had a meeting about you this morning.
Oh.
I said
it
he's
was
either
inappropriate to be on.
it's
after
either
Dark.
Yes,
Afternoon radio.
It is vulgar. It is
it's
vulgar.
either anger rapper. I mean, it's either you're an angry rapper or you're a gangster rapper. So
Oh,
Oh,
is
so
there no nice
there's
rapper?
no other.
that
box
just
I
that
could be-
one album. I haven't heard the rest of it.
There's no nice rappers out there.
Well, no, there
I guess
is.
not. I mean, I thought I was.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it
I
was
give
a
you my
New
seat.
name. You need to change the name. to
No,
nice
it was an
something.
it was an album they sent, and we were listening to it this morning.
Oh, okay.
But he has over 16 other songs
Wow.
that aren't as. This was a strong version, and there was good reason. If you hear the intro, he's telling you where he's at, and
Right.
you know, focus. Sometimes it takes to be stern, and
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's
a lot
just
of
expression.
raw emotion.
Emotion.
Raw.
Oh, maybe we should play that through Brian's epilogue tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why when you said edgy, I was like, oh, he's my type of artist.
Yeah.
I
oh
love
no, your
Yeah.
music will go well with Brian.
Yeah, come by tomorrow.
For sure.
Yeah,
It goes
for sure.
well with Brian. If you
Pretty,
bring me
yeah.
a track, we'll
Edgy?
play it a little bit in the beginning of the show because it's edgy. You know, I don't need the curse words, but I'll take the curse music. as
And
they
I'll
say.
take the edge.
You're a little scary. You go past the edge. That's why Dan was always afraid of you.
Oh.
Because you were very edgy, but
I
you're
was
out of the box.
Because I could tell him what to do, and he didn't want to know that.
And you were 90% right is what he didn't like. So
A little edgy she is. So Lisa, you're creating a new piece?
I am for you guys. I'm not sure if it's gonna be done, but give me a couple.
what do you
more.
got? Let me see.
That's cool. I don't know how to do that.
This?
Yeah, I mean, I have the pen, but I don't know how to work it.
I was saying, this comes more naturally to me than this. I think I'm not sure which, but I'm
Whatever
do
you're comfortable
both.
with, yeah.
I'm comfortable with both, but yeah.
I wanted to ask,
Listen.
have you guys ever painted underwater?
What? How do
Is
you
that
paint
possible?
on water?
It is possible.
How do you paint on
Hold your
water?
breath.
Oh, you could do welding underwater. You could do a
That
weld.
I know, but
What are you
can
talking
paint-
about? Like painting
You,
a picture
you
of
hold
the
the
water?
canvas in a bubble, and everything's on the inside of the bubble, and you paint underneath the water with a spray paint or something.
And how do you breathe?
You have to hold your breath. No, you're wearing. You're wearing.
How do you do that?
You're wearing a scuba set.
Do you use watercolors?
Oh, that's perfect. Ray, I love
He was
that.
waiting for that one.
That was really, really good.
But have you ever heard of that?
Never.
Is that a thing, or are you just like?
I just made it up. I just made it up because I'm looking at them and I'm wondering what can I do that's different.
For them, playing underwater.
No, I don't think so.
And then you dress them up in a bikini or some kind of
I
outfit.
definitely don't think so.
So how was your birthday? You get to celebrate?
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere. Oh, I went out to dinner Saturday night.
I know you did. I saw the picture.
Yeah, and then Sunday I had company, which was good. And we had.
Did you enjoy this birthday better than last year?
No, last year we were at a show, Elvis show last year at the Ellie's Diner. You know, they had those crazy
I
nights.
remember.
Yeah, so I had the whole back room. It was fun.
Matter of fact, don't say it too loud because I have one of his music boxes here.
We have a jukebox up in front.
Well, I'm trying to find a venue for next year for a big party.
For you?
Your birthday?
How big you want?
I don't know.
You want to do Crazy Uncle Mike's?
Oh yeah, that might be worth.
I call Mike now. We could book it.
Okay, cool.
You want?
I have to go look
singers?
inside. I don't know.
You
what
want
is-
about 6 singers on there?
6 who?
Singers. People to sing.
Oh sure.
I have a rapper.
Yeah.
Well, we can really put something
If
together.
you guys want it.
I can
Yeah.
be bartender. Slick
Yes,
will sing.
yes.
Slick, will you sing?
I need
Slick
you to be
Hendrix
the
album will drop by next birthday.
Hey, bartender.
How cool to have your birthday on Valentine's Day, though.
Yeah.
Oh, your birthday's on Valentine's Day. Oh.
I'm a heart.
Yeah, so is my sister.
She is a
my
heart.
younger sister.
She's hilarious.
She's
uh,
what you call.
17
She's a
now.
broken heart.
Wow, it's
she
very
breaks
special
hearts.
people on
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
seriously.
She loves her cup of gold, though.
She breaks hearts. She's a
Steve,
heartbreaker.
I got to tell you, Amy is your best ambassador.
Oh yeah. Baba Baba.
Amy is
Gubba
Amy is
Bubba.
the art Gubba ambassador.
Right? 100%.
Now this Friday we have his ambassador coming on, and we're talking about the shirts. If I can never get my son on the phone, we're talking about the shirts for the Gubba Club.
Gubba Club. Oh, I love it.
The Gubba Club, and they have shirts that you wear, and when you wear your shirt into like Boca Liquors, you get a discount when you have to buy a bottle of Gubba once a month.
Seriously?
That's
innovative.
That's so you don't have to pay dues. You just buy this. If you don't buy the Gubba, you have to pay dues.
Well,
to stay in the club.
I bought 3 last 2
So
weeks ago.
you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for 2 more.
But unfortunately, the club hasn't started. But
Darn.
it will.
I'll
and
twist
you're
his
in good
arm.
practice. So we're trying to do it so that the Gubba shirt gets worn. I'm trying to get it also into restaurants.
What
and
about
you
a
get
Gubba
the-
mask?
That's too easy.
I know, but everybody needs new one.
I like the shirt because you're like a giant billboard.
Yeah, but we can match.
Are you lost?
We'll
Whole-
make sure
whole
you
set.
get there.
Yeah. Even do socks.
Oh yeah, Gubba socks. Well, we can just keep going.
Yeah, right? You just start a whole line.
And there you have it, Steve. You even have socks now. We're having a merch store. Well, we got to get your merch store together.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to tell you about that.
Yeah, I have a lot of merch.
Oh,
And I want to put a merch
Okay, don't
store
worry
here
about
in the
it then.
lobby on that piece there that you have with the glass. I want to put
all
it
right.
there so we
Good
can
luck.
put different
be
merch
great.
store
Bye-bye.
stuff in there. You taking phone calls?
Our Uber driver was accosted at FAU.
Oh no.
He was
They just
accosted?
they pulled her out of the car and dragged her.
What?
So now she's telling why the pancakes aren't here. Oh wow. So she's got to go to the police department because they pulled her out of the car and dragged her. But she's going to bring the food. I'm like, no, I'm good without the pancakes right now. Too
Why
many
isn't she
points.
bringing the food?
Oh.
I told her don't worry about bringing the food. Go to the police department.
FAU molested her?
Why?
Not FAU. There were some people there that pulled. She was delivering. They pulled her out of the car and they attacked her. And now she has to go to the
no.
police.
They attacked her and she still has her car?
Maybe we
It
should go to
still
the
has
police
our
station and get the pancakes.
So what did they do? Hit her in the face with an egg? What?
I don't know. We were on air. I didn't get the whole details. We'll file the police report is all I can tell you. The life of what we get to do.
Should we go get the pancakes?
Are you serious?
I did not make this up.
Maybe not.
I know.
Wow.
Here's your sneak peek.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you
I
got the
love
logo.
that.
Good.
Yes.
Awesome.
We got a new logo, guys.
Good. Perfect.
And we get Blink City to come here and bling it on top.
She'll be here tomorrow, by the way.
Now we are also, I want Jay's watching. We are going to
Hi,
do
Jay.
the first breakfast, and we have a spot of where the
Amy's
canvas is
going to
going
do
to
the
go.
noses.
Amy's going to do the noses, but everybody's going to do something that they highlight. Like Bling Lady's going to do a bling person, and things like that. We talked about positioning people in different places. So I want you to think about what you're going to add to that piece. It won't be a face, I can tell you that. It won't be a nose. But it's a lot of
noticed
fun.
none in my artwork here has any
We should
faces.
have a bottle of Gubba on the table, a bottle of Capistar
There's
on
going
the
to be
table.
a bottle of everything.
Jay thinks you should set the table. He's like, you could do like a tapestry on it.
Oh,
With
okay.
one of your mosaics would be kind of cool.
Oh, I'll make it now. No, really, I can make a mosaic table.
I'm
as
looking
well.
at more Gubba. You
I
probably
got
do the
another
whole
half a bottle
painting
of
in
Gubba
20
Gold
seconds.
left. We're good.
But I was thinking, because this is an actual real dress that she has on canvas. And I was thinking maybe putting material, because I love curtains.
Like Cinderella.
And I love to put and I was watching what she did, and she faded it in black and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe putting real curtains on this and make it 3D pop.
Oh, that'd be.
I think
Where
it'd
are we
be
putting the curtains?
awesome. Huh?
Where are the curtains going?
Apparently on those windows. Over
I'll
there.
show you. Wherever we decide the room is going to look like, maybe we put some curtains on it, real material on it.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it.
More to come.
It's going
All
to take 10 years to finish this piece.
Vinny, you did a fantastic job on that piece. Blake, thank you for coming. You have class in the mornings?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
What about today?
No, I don't have any.
So you just had a late morning?
Yeah.
Just checking. Not like calling people out on the air. Don't worry. I'm an equal opportunity caller out on air. The lady from Uber Eats and Blake. Happy Tuesday morning.
Get that pool in mug.
It is Fat Tuesday, everyone. Thank you to Gubba and thank you to Lost Harbor for supplying our drinks today for Fat Tuesday. We had our own little celebration. Gubba Gold, Gubba Silver, Capistar, plain vodka. They also have gin. So check it out. You can find it at Ocean's Liquor, ABC Wines and Spirit. Ask for Monty or give us a call, as always, 866-224-5422. Joe Flo, we've got Lisa Shavelson. Happy birthday, Amy. And, of course, Taylor Renee. If you are a family looking to help get some help in your home for your kids, your family, mental health, even physical and emotional, let us know. We can contact you with her.
It's important. Get it done. And I guess we'll see them
Stay
tomorrow.
dry, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Ooh, your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche. inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing